One of the special things about this trip that few safaris ever get to do is we're actually going to be going into the kitchens at the different lodges and the camp and meet with the chef. All the chefs cook from scratch. There's nothing that comes out of a can on this trip. The unique thing about the Travel Deliciously trip is we're going to have 3 unique food experiences while on safari. First at the Moivaro Lodge, where they have an amazing 2-acre garden where the gardener and the chef get together every day and craft a menu based on what's ripe and what can be featured from his garden. Then we're going to go on to the lodge in Karatu, the Tloma Lodge and Coffee Plantation, where they have a really spectacular garden, and meet with the chef. But the coolest thing at all is there's a kitchen that's crafted about 100 yards from where we stay, and the chef there has a boma that he's built around his kitchen to keep the animals out, and every day making unique breads and soups and all kinds of things, and we get to go into his kitchen and have another experience out into the Serengeti, having a special meal created with the chef. Twin-size beds that you would have at home. And then there's a nice changing area with a sink and wash basin, a gravity shower that you can take a shower, and then a flush toilet. And they build these camps so there'd be 10 tents surrounding a eating area, and every 6-8 weeks they pick up these tents and they move them to a different location so they're not disturbing the environment. They're very environmentally conscious. I was there in this last year in November, and oftentimes we were the only safari vehicle we saw all day. So it's a really great time to visit Tanzania. So we'll be doing 2 days of safari in Serengeti National Park before we take a day off going to the Maasai village up to Karatu, and then the next day head out to the Serengeti, where we have 4 spectacular nights in our tented camp in the middle of the Serengeti. And one of the special things about the trip is you're surrounded in this environment by the sounds. If you remember the movie Lion King, at night you're going to hear off in the distance lions roaring and the zebras getting a little anxious about the lions, and they'll be chirping, and the different antelope also have different sounds, and our guides are very keen to hearing all those different sounds and can identify those for us. You can wake up in the morning and have zebras alongside or outside your tent, or giraffes walking through, and different types of antelope all surrounding our camps. We stay at Lake Burungi outside of Serengeti National Park, and each of us will be in a tented platform tent. On our balcony this last year when I was there, I had 4 or 5 elephants grazing on some trees about 100 yards away from my tent. So you're really surrounded by animals, and in a very safe way. There's bugs, but the people in the camps and the lodges do everything possible to eliminate any problems that you do have. Talk to me or our travel experience leader, and we'll take it to the camp staff. The biggest thing we want to do is make sure that you're comfortable, that you're enjoying your experience, and anything that does come up, that's what we're there for. This trip is all about you and planning around what your expectations are and your pacing, and it's all about learning and discovering a new culture. And not only the animals, but the people and the place.